Hi,
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Vithal.
Vithal. Great. And where are you from, Vithal?
I'm from India.
India. Awesome. Well, my name is Nadine, and I'm from Virginia in the United States.
Hey. How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well.
Yeah, awesome. So, what brings you here to Cambly?
Yeah, I'd like to improve my fluency and pronunciation skills.
Mm-hmm. And how long have you been on Cambly?
Almost over 3 months.
Oh, wow. Great. And how has your experience been?
Yes, it's been excellent.
Yeah. What have you been working on with your tutors?
Yeah, sometimes free conversation and sometimes lessons based on articles in English.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yes. You sent me an article in Ingu that you would like to look over today.
Yes.
Okay, great. Awesome. And what do you do for a living? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah. I'm civil and structural engineer,
Oh, wow.
having over 27 years of experience in oil
Hmm.
and gas sector.
Wow. That's amazing. So, do you have to like go out to like the sites and work there every day?
Office,
Oh, an office. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Cool.
basically in the design field.
Mm, very cool. Very cool. Okay. So, do you have the article open in front of you?
No, I can open it, but I don't know how to minimize it.
Oh, okay. So like it's okay for you to have it in another tab. Like if you can still hear me, we can still read the article together.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Can I open it?
Yeah. So can you open another tab in your browser and look at the article there?
Yeah, sure. Uh, what's-
Let me know when you're ready.
yes. Yes, I opened it,
Okay, great.
but I
So,
I don't know how to minimize it.
um well, it's okay. That's perfectly fine. If you can just hear me, that's okay. We don't have to see each other when we're looking at the article.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so let's go through the vocabulary first.
Yeah.
Do you mind reading the words for me and the definitions?
I'm aware of these definitions,
Mm-hmm.
uh, but nonetheless, okay, I can read it.
Sure.
Yeah. Superstition, a belief that certain events, objects, etc., bring good or bad luck, or a practice based on such a belief. The belief
Mm-hmm.
that 13 is an unlucky number is a very common superstition.
Yep.
No problem with this.
Yep.
Unlucky, having or causing or happening because of bad luck. I was unlucky and just missed my train.
Mm-hmm.
No issue with this. Appearance, how someone or something looks on the outside. He cares about his appearance. No issue. Soul,
Mm-hmm.
the part of a person believed to give life to the body that continues to exist after death. Some people believe that after death your soul goes to heaven or hell. Okay. represent, to be a symbol or sign of something. The statue of David represents one ideal form of male beauty.
Mhm.
Okay, disrespect, to show a lack of interest or care. He was accused of disrespecting the country's flag. Okay,
Great.
no problem with the vocabulary. Uh,
Mhm.
Now I'll proceed with the article.
Yes. Do you want to read the article together?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. For superstitions, many people believe, whether it is lucky numbers or unlucky animals. Many people believe in superstitions. In 2003, Richard Wiseman of the University of Hertfordshire asked more than 2,000 people in the UK about it, and 77% said they were at least a little superstitious.
Mhm.
Here are some superstitions that many people believe around the world. The number 13. Many cultures believe the number 13 is unlucky. In the West, this may come from the Bible, which says there are 13 guests at the Last Supper before Jesus was killed. Friday the 13th is also considered an unlucky date, possibly because Jesus was killed on a Friday. Some buildings even leave out the 13th floor, often by calling it something else, like 12A or AM, the 13th letter of the alphabet. Okay. Black cats. Black cats have long been associated with evil in Western culture and are still seen as unlucky, especially if one walks in front of you. A 2014 survey by YouGov found that 19% of Americans believed this would bring bad luck. Breaking a mirror. Some people believe that breaking a mirror will bring you 7 years of bad luck. This superstition may come from the old idea that mirrors contained not only a person's appearance but also their soul. So when you break a mirror, you break your soul.
Mm.
Walking under a ladder. Walking under a ladder is said to bring bad luck. This superstition may come from Christianity too. When a ladder is put up against a wall, it makes a triangle which represents the Holy Trinity of God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Walking under the ladder can be thought of as breaking the triangle or disrespecting God. Okay.
Great. That was awesome.
Yeah.
So, before we get into the questions, I just wanted to ask you what your thoughts were on these superstitions.
Yeah, these superstitions, almost whatever I have gone through, out of
Mm.
these two superstitions, one which is related to cats and breaking a mirror, yes, are prevalent in our country as well.
Okay. Yeah.
And it depends on human psychology.
Right.
Yeah, there may be two kinds of superstitions. One which is harmless, another can be harmful. As long as it is harmless, it is fine.
Mhm. Do you have any superstitions like specific to your culture that you know of?
Yes, there are many superstitions in our culture.
So can you give me an example of one?
Yeah, uh, one is related to uh, itchy hands, itchy palm. Okay,
Oh.
uh, right, itching right palm means cash. Okay,
Mm.
on left palm means a loss of money.
Mm. So like does so when you itch your right palm, like that means money is coming to you
Yeah,
or
yes.
oh, wow, interesting. So what do you do? Like what do you do when you feel like the itch on your palms? Like do people get scared or like
Yeah.
oh, okay. That's very interesting. Um,
Yeah, people will get conscious.
oh, wow. That's pretty cool. I've never heard of that one before.
Yeah.
Actually, I was going to mention, so a lot of, or actually all of these superstitions are, I would say, also prevalent in American culture. Um, and so, like, another thing that we also do is if, let's say we say a statement like, oh, she is gonna die. Um, but it's a little bit bad if you say that in conversation.
Yeah.
So sometimes when you say a statement like that and you don't want it to come true, people tend to say knock on wood. So that's a superstition. So we either say knock on wood or we literally knock on wood. So we knock on a wooden desk or a wooden wall um in the hopes that whatever we said doesn't come true.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, very cool. Let's skip to the discussion questions. So, it looks like we already covered the first question.
Yeah.
So, do you believe in any of these superstitions? Do you personally try to avoid like certain things or do certain things out of superstition?
Yes. These black cats bring bad luck. Yes.
Mm.
Even though I may not believe on based on the rationale, but it is so much entrenched in my childhood. Okay, whenever I see a cat crossing the road, I subconsciously stop.
Uh-huh. So where did this come from? Like, did someone tell you that bad or black cats are bad luck, or did you see it somewhere? Like, how did you learn of this?
This I learned since childhood.
So did someone tell you that as a child?
Yes,
Okay. So you like when you are out on like on a daily basis and you see a black cat, you avoid it or
yeah. I'll stop and let others go and
mm.
cross the road.
Oh, okay. What else? What other superstitions do you believe?
uh, that's it. I don't believe in the superstitions,
Mm.
but this is something which got entrenched in my childhood.
Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. So you did cover one superstition from your culture. Can you think of another superstition from your culture?
No, there are so many superstitions in our
Mm.
culture. Okay, one related to cat. Okay, that is over. Now, yes, uh, if we find a crow cawing,
Mhm.
then we guess that some guests are arriving.
Oh, okay, interesting. Cool. Um, so like what does that mean? Like, are you talking about like human guests or like spirits?
No, not spirits, human guests.
Oh, okay. Like is that a bad sign or a good sign that the crow is
No, it's a good sign.
mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
And
So
there are
yeah.
so many. Uh, okay, one with respect to itchy foot.
Oh.
Okay. Uh, Itchy on being itchy on right foot means okay. Uh, I'd be uh, go out smoothly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, if it's on left foot, it means my program is going to get cancelled.
Oh, okay. Wow. So it's like, so you have itchy palms and you have itchy feet.
Yeah. And
Um,
same with twitching of eyes. Uh,
mm-hmm.
if twitching of eye on the right eye means something positive,
Mm-hmm.
twitching of left eye means something bad is going to happen.
Oh, wow. So, it seems like anything that's on the left side is usually bad.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Does anyone in your culture consider certain numbers lucky or unlucky?
Yes. In our culture, uh, number 9 is lucky.
Mm,
In our astrology, the number 9 is ruled by planet Mars,
mhm,
which stands for power, energy, and movement. So it's a symbol of continuity.
mhm,
And number 8 is the most feared one because it is ruled by the planet Saturn. Uh, Saturn is the person who brings sorrows, miseries, unhappiness, and losses.
mhm,
So and so 17 and 26, because some of these means 17 means 1 plus 7, that is equal to 8. So 17 and 26 are also considered as unlucky numbers.
mhm. Wow, interesting. So, in your is your astrology like is it set up like by the signs like Aquarius, Capricorn? Like is it like those types of signs?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Ours is based on solar
Mhm.
and planets.
Okay. Do you believe in that?
Uh, it's very difficult to say that, but however, I don't believe much.
Mm. Okay. So are you not a religious person?
Yes, I'm a
Oh,
religious person, but something I believe, okay, which is not harmful, but something which is, you know, uh, causes harm,
mm.
I tend not to believe.
Could you explain that more? What do you mean by causing harm?
For example, uh, say we see many people, okay, who claim they possess uh, supernatural powers,
Mm.
and they have the ability to heal or see or foresee the future events or create miracles, and so
Mhm.
many. Uh,
Yeah.
but there has to be a rationale behind any such beliefs,
Right.
because it's there is no point in blindly following.
Mhm. For sure.
Yeah. And in the eastern part of India, especially in the tribal belts, elderly women uh, are branded as witches and lynched.
Mhm.
Uh, this, I think, property dispute or grabbing the land are the main reasons behind such acts.
Right.
So these these notions are causing harm to society and living things.
Mhm.
So there is no point in blindly following such this one.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, education is more important uh,
Mm.
to uh, make people aware of you know over believing such superstitions.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I would say in America, education is very valued. Um, I think like there has been studies that have shown that more recent generations, like more educated younger generations, are less religious as a result of increased education.
Yeah, uh,
Yeah.
we can be spiritual. That's fine.
Yeah. Mm.
We can appreciate uh, God, pray God. That's okay. Uh,
Right.
but something uh, causing harm to others is
Mm.
definitely not acceptable.
Right. Yeah. Of course not. Um, so what animals are associated with evil in your culture? I mean, you did mention the black cats. Do you have any others?
No, in our culture, most of the animals are considered as sacred.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no mention of any, evil with respect to any animals.
Mm.
But one phrase I can remember is about owl. Owl symbolizes delusion and stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
So it's also used as an abusive term.
Mm.
It's I made fool of you like that. No, I made all out of you like that. I'm
Right.
just
Right.
translating.
Mm-hmm. So, what, could you repeat that term? Is it pronounced all or
Yeah, all.
all? Okay. Cool, cool. Who's the most superstitious person you know?
Uh, yeah, it's very difficult to pinpoint any superstitious person.
Mm.
Uh, but main thing which I already covered uh,
Mm-hmm.
is about the people uh, who believe in harmless superstitions. It's reasonably fine, but those
Mm.
who take advantage of the situation on the uh, you know basis of superstitions and cause harm to the society, I think I consider them as the most superstitious ones.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, I mean, for me, I don't really know many superstitious people either. Um, it's not too common, at least in American culture, to believe in superstitions. Um, so yeah. So would you describe yourself as lucky or unlucky?
Yeah, It's a relative term, lucky or unlucky.
Hmm.
It depends on human psychology.
Yeah.
Uh, for instance, I I just lose a lottery by a margin of one number. I tend to consider myself as the unluckiest person.
Hmm.
Suppose I get the prize, okay, I'd be the lucky winner. Then I'll consider myself, and others will also consider me as the luckiest person.
Right.
And I got the prize, but I was not able to produce the ticket due to being misplaced or lost. Then I would be the most unluckiest person.
Right.
So another comparison I can make is uh, my lottery number is nowhere close to the drawn one. Then it is just normal and neutral.
Hmm.
Uh, that's how I try to explain myself.
Right. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. I think it does depend a lot of on psychology and like your overall mindset, like how you view your situation.
Yeah,
Kind of like a glass half empty or a glass half full
yeah,
situation. So for me, I try to stay as positive as possible. I don't like to label myself as lucky or unlucky. I just, for any losses that I experience, I just kind of, keep it as a loss, but it's not because I'm unlucky. It's because it's just another loss.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah. Um, so what's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you?
Yes. In 2003, I had resigned from my job
Hmm.
and didn't know what to do next. On my last working day, one of my colleagues in that company got a call from one of his friends that there was uh, a requirement of structural engineer, and I applied and I got the job. So
Wow, that's amazing. That's so is that the current place you work at now?
not the current place. It was in
Mhm.
2003. Afterwards, I switched over many jobs.
Oh, okay. Wow, that is pretty lucky though.
Yeah. Another incident is was that I was just thinking about office work and crossing the road, and suddenly I heard, you know, a sound of brakes. And when I just turned, I saw the car came to a halt uh, a few feet before my position. So I felt myself very lucky.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Yes,
that is so scary.
yes. Otherwise, I
Oh,
wouldn't have been, alive.
yeah. Wow. Yeah, that is pretty amazing that it didn't hit you or anything.
Yeah.
Well, we only have about 30 seconds left. But I just wanted to say it was a really great conversation today. I thought you spoke really well. And I look forward to speaking with you again in the future.
Yes, definitely. I also look forward to have more conversations with you.
Yes, for sure. All right. I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
No problem.